Welcome back to a brand new PTCGL video. Today I'll be showcasing Cinderace EX with the newly released sets Black Bolt and White Flare. So with that being said, let's get into the deck list. Let's see which new cards we'll be running. So we do have the 3 copies of the Scorbunny, the 1 Raboot for the Stage 1, as well as the 2 Cinderace EX here. This will be our main attacker, and we do have 2 really powerful attacks. With the Flare Strike, we can do 280 base damage, and then during your next turn, you can't use Flare Strike. And then we do have the Garnet Volley for the 1 Fire, 1 Fighting, 1 Dark Energy. We can do 180 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon, including their benched Pokemon. And then we do have the 1 copy of this Cleffa here. Really good on the first turn of the game, going second, where we have that Grasping Draw attack where we can draw until we have 7 cards in our hand. And then we do have the 1 copy of the Munkidori for the ability Adrenabrain. Once during your turn, if we have a Dark Energy attached to Munkidori, we can move over 3 damage counters from one of our Pokemon over to one of your opponents. And then lastly, we do have the Pidgeot line. We have the 2 Pidgey, the 1 Pidgeotto for the Stage 1, and the 2 Pidgeot EX for the Quick Search ability, where once during your turn, you can search out your deck for any card and put it into your hand. And then moving on to our trainer cards. For our Stadium cards, we have the 2 Artazon, where once during each player's turn, they can search out their deck for a basic Pokemon with no rule box and put it right onto their bench. And then for our supporter cards, we have the 4 Arven, where you can search out your deck for an item card and a tool card. The 1 copy of Black Belt's Training, where you can do an extra 40 more damage to your opponent's active EX Pokemon. The 2 copies of Boss's Orders for gusting up one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. The 2 copies of Crispin, where you can search out your deck for 2 basic energy cards of different types and then attach one to a Pokemon and then put the other one into your hand. And then we also do run the 2 copies of the new Hilda from White Flare. You can search out your deck for an Evolution Pokemon and an energy card, including special energies. And then lastly, we have the 3 copies of Iono for draw support as well as hand disruption. And then for our tool cards, we have the 1 Air Balloon. The retreat cost the Pokemon this card is attached to will be 2 colorless energies less. And then for our Ace spec, we have the Sparkling Crystal for our Cinderace EX. The Terra Pokemon this card is attached to can use attacks for 1 energy card less. And then we also have the 1 copy of the TM Evolution. Ideally, we do want to go second on the first turn of the game so that we can use this TM Evolution to quickly evolve up 2 of our benched Pokemon. And then for our energy cards, we have the 2 copies of the new Ignition Energy from White Flare. This will be 3 colorless energies for a Evolution Pokemon, which we will be using this for our Cinderace EX to quickly use that Flare Strike attack. And the only drawback is that this card is discarded at the end of your turn. And then for our basic energies, we have the 2 Dark Energies, the 1 Fighting, and the 4 Fire Energies. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get into some games here. This would have been kind of a good hand to go first. We are going second. We did win the coin toss, decided to go second. Had our opponent go first. Looks like no mulligans from neither one of us. Yeah, let's see what they got. Munkidori. So it looks like it's going to be Grimmsnarl, or Marnie's Grimmsnarl that is, or Gardevoir. Okay, it's Marnie's Grimmsnarl. I guess Spike Move Gym. And then we kind of misplayed there. Let's pass. Should have used the energy to retreat out into the Cleffa. At least we got rid of their Spike Move Gym. Another Dark Energy. Ooh, they use Iono. It's almost like they can see our hand. Wow, are you serious? Both Cinderace are prized. Yeah, let's go for the Blustery Wind. That is crazy. And at least we get it from the prize stack. There was like a 60-ish% chance that we couldn't get it, so at least we get it. Let's see, they play Arven. It looks like they're probably gonna get Rare Candy, Grimmsnarl here. Now they get Secret Box TM Evolution. Pretty interesting. But then again, they can still get Rare Candy with a Secret Box. And then if they get the Spike Boof Gem, Rare Candy, some supporter, and a Stadium, no, Tool card, they'll be pretty set. At least we don't have to worry about Iono, because they played Arven. They do pick up a boss there, but they do pick up Rare Candy. I don't have the Spike Move Gym. So there goes Cleffa. That was a really bad turn one that we did, getting the Cleffa. Because there's gonna knock it out with the Shadow Bullet. Another Munkidori and Dark Energy. Yeah, should we boss them? No, yeah, let's boss the Snow Run. Let's see if we can buy a turn. Go for the Garnet Valley. Take out Munkidori. Yeah, there's a Crispin. So we did get pretty lucky getting that Cinderace off of the prize cards last turn. Let's see if we buy that turn, because they got what? They got 3 Dark Energies in play, and then at least a few, 2 of them in the discard. So we possibly can buy a turn here. Ooh, they do pick up the Shaymin. And they even get the Energy Surge. Yeah, of course they gust us here. They get the Pidgeot. Let's say we can get Camera Catcher or Arven. No. Let's go for Iono. Yeah, there's no way they'll be able to heal up that much, so we'll be able to use the Garnet Volley on the active if they stay, or if they keep their Grimmsnarl on the active. The Artazon. Ooh, they got Iron Bundle. Are they gonna use it? Yeah, they do. I guess we'll just give them Scorbunny here. Spike Move Gym. They get the Morgrim. They're probably going to put on Fezandipiti, honestly. Yeah. Now Fezandipiti is a huge target in my opinion. Definitely pretty bad. Counter Catcher. Hoping they don't have the boss here. There's a Cinderace. That would be definitely game. And I already used just one. Probably gonna get Grimmsnarl to Spike Move Gym here. There it is. I only get one energy onto Grimmsnarl on the bench. There's Frostlass. Which I don't know why they put the Frostlass down. Doesn't make much sense. Adrenabrain. Probably onto Fezandipiti maybe. Still kind of afraid of that boss. They didn't play supporter this turn, so it's always up in the air. Okay, Shadow Bullet. I feel like we basically just maybe win the game here. Let me just see if we have a counter catcher or another one. We do not. Knock out the Grimmsnarl. Yeah, kind of hoping for an Iono here. No Iono. You know what? We actually win here of the Garnet Volley. We do 180 to one of their bench Pokemon. So not too bad, we do take the game here. Last prize card, Hilda. There we go. So yeah, they won the coin toss, they decided to go first, had us go second. Looks like no mulligans. And really not the best hand. I got Chi-Yu and Charmander, so looks like they're gonna be Charizard. Yeah, this is just really insane. Didn't take action in time. Go for Grasping Draw. I know, I really wish the game would just kick these people that are just AFK for too long. They didn't take action in time. I guess let's get Pidgeot. Get Rare Candy. I feel like we're trying to go for another grasping draw here. We still can't quite attack with Cinderace. 3 cards. There's Arven, that's I don't know what they're gonna do. Maybe TM Evolution. Now they get Air Balloon and Buddy Poffin. It looks like they're planning to go into Item Lock Buddy. Guess we'll just quick search for Cinderace. I just want to go for the Garnet Volley, get the Charmeleon maybe. Because it is a big energy accelerator. And I feel like for the Dragapult, they probably want to get the Dracloaks down at first, in my opinion. Yeah, they just concede here. So yeah, they won the coin toss, they decided to go first, had us go second, and it looks like they took 2 mulligans here. Looks like it's some kind of a fire type deck. No Pokemon revealed. They open a Squawkabilly EX here. So it looks like it's gonna be some kind of a turbo deck. Hopefully it's not like a donk deck where they just go for like burn, poison status and stuff. Energy search. Looks like it's gonna be probably Sterilege. Earthen Vessel. Yeah, they definitely has Sterilege. Pokegear. And they even get the Carmine. Ultra Ball. Yeah, they got a lot of fire energies in this card. And What was that, already 5? Find another Carmine. Pretty sure they're just gonna Squawk and Seize that one away. Another Pokegear, Research. Earthen Vessel. Yeah, they're pretty intense. Another Pokegear. Nothing on that one. They played 3 of them. Yeah, they pretty much go for one-hit KOs here. And I guess let's put Fezandipiti down. Go for Grasping Drum. Hopefully they don't Gust. Catcher. Okay, it doesn't work. I feel like they want the Scorbunny. Another one. If they Gust Scorbunny, we're basically done. No, they actually go for Fezandipiti. I guess that's not too bad. Kind of bad that we lose it so early on and don't even get to use it. They go into Charcadet. They only go for 20 damage. That seems kind of strange. Rare Candy. Let's get Pidgeot. I'm gonna go back into Cleffa here. Yeah, kind of bad to not have any more Scorbunny to set up here. They retreat out into a Charcadet. And they just go for the Will-O-Wisp. I don't even know. That's the thing, I don't really want to waste our Flare Strike on a Charcadet here. No Charcadet. And again, they just retreat out for Will-O-Wisp. I hope they're not just for Will-O-Wisp. Wow, are you serious? Okay, Artazon. I guess we'll just go for the Garnet Volley here. Oh, we don't have... Okay, we don't even need the Dark Energy, actually. No Ignition Energy. No, maybe let's get Air Balloon. Or Fezandipiti, maybe. Take out Squawkabilly. I don't really know what they're trying to do here. Are they waiting for Cinderace to come out into the active? Arven and Crispin. Cause they got what, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9 fire energies in a discard. So that should be what, 180, 210 I believe that they're up to. So I don't think they knock us out actually. I think they're up to 210. No, 250. Yeah, let's knock out that Shark Cadet. Get a Scorbunny. And I think we'll just Ultra Ball, search out Ultra Ball just to thin out the hand. It's Cinderace. Play Crispin. Yeah, they're pretty much done here, so there's not much you can do. Well, Ignition Energy and Pidgey. Yeah, I'm surprised they just don't concede here. It looks like they're just gonna pretend to be AFK or something to stall out the clock or something. I don't know. Yeah, just nothing. Let's go for 180 on the bench. There we go, last prize card, Fire Energy, and there we go. Well, those are all the games. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.